How to download games faster on Xbox One is the title of today's video. If you're new to the TutorialTucker channel, welcome, and consider going and subscribing down below and leaving a big like on this video. I really do appreciate it, and it gets this video to more people. So today I'm showing you how to speed up your internet connection on your Xbox One essentially and download games faster. Obviously this is so helpful because so many games are huge now, they've got huge file sizes and take a long time. So in today's video I'm showing you the best methods of downloading games faster. So if you're ready for this, keep watching and subscribe if you want to see more helpful tutorials around Xbox content, PS4 content. But without any further ado, let's jump straight into this so you know how to download games faster on Xbox One. So I'm now in the tutorial part of the video where I'm going to go over how to download games faster on Xbox One. So the first thing you need to do is go onto your Xbox and we need to go and check the speed you're currently getting on your Xbox, just so we know the internet speed is going to be increased, and if we do something wrong which may decrease it, we can go and undo that and fix the issue. So to do this and test your internet speed on your Xbox, what I do is go to the settings, go to general, and then go along to network settings, and then go once on the network setting page and click test network speed and statistics, so you know what the current speed is and we can know if it gets better or worse. And then if it does get better or worse, we can undo what we've done and fix the issue. So once you've got that speed, quickly note it down or take a picture on your phone and just make sure you go and check it. Now basically throughout this video I recommend watching the whole thing. I'm going over loads of different ways to increase it and they're all completely different. So let's go and jump straight into the first one, which is simply using an Ethernet wire. Now I'm probably sure you're using this, but I think I'll go and cover it. Here is one on Amazon. I'll put a link down to below to a load of ones which will work well. Now a lot of people say, oh, my Xbox is ages away. You can get really long Ethernet wires, so I'll put a long one down below as well. So yeah, that's really easy. And quickly, if you want to check that your Xbox is using Ethernet, simply go to settings, general, network settings, and on the side it will give the network status, so you can click on there and it will change to wired when Ethernet is plugged in. So that's pretty easy to do, but that's just a quick way of checking you've got Ethernet. But anyway, the second one is a lot more applicable to a lot more people, so I recommend try using a custom DNS. So to change this, go to general, then go to network settings, advanced settings, DNS settings, and then manual, and here you can go on, you'll be on the primary DNS page and there are 4 white boxes which you can enter numbers in. So you want to do is 1.1.1.1. there'll be 4 boxes, so put 1 in each and there'll be a dot to show the 1.1.1.1, and I'll make sure it's on the screen as well. So once you've done that, you then go to the next page, which is the secondary IPv4 DNS, and all I do is do 1.0.0.1 as seen on the screen, and then go and save that and go and do a speed test like I said before to see if it's changed. Well, obviously if it's decreased it, set it back to automatic, which is super straightforward, but it may have increased it. And anyway, yeah, so yeah, if that has slowed it, just change it back to automatic. But if you're interested in doing more DNS stuff, I've got a section at the end of the video which we can go and look at. What I'll go over some more DNSs you can try at the end of the video. But yeah, that's just a quick one. Now the third one is more of a basic one, but it's simply move closer to your internet router, or maybe move your Xbox with the screen right next to it, or if there's another closer TV, you can maybe use that if possible. But that's one of the easiest ways. If you're far away and you're using wireless, then it is going to have a slower speed. So simply by moving closer, it's a super easy fix. I know it won't work for everyone, but maybe you didn't think of that beforehand. But because if you've got like a big house or even a small house with certain type of walls, it will slow your internet speed down. But yeah, that's pretty easy one. So another one is actually ensuring you're getting the internet speed you're paying for. Now this is kind of separate from Xbox, but sometimes your internet speed will just drop due to an error in the network outside of your home, and that isn't always picked up by your ISP, the internet service provider. So you need to check the range your internet should be in. Once you buy internet, it'll give you a range which, you know, it should be maybe within like 10 to 20 megabits per second or something like that. So just ensure it's within that, and you can test that using speed test, and if it is out of the range which your ISP is ensuring you should have, then you can contact them and hopefully they'll go and speed it up. So number 4 is ensuring you're using the 5 GHz Wi-Fi and not the 2.4, as 5 GHz is faster. Basically 5 GHz has a bigger bandwidth, while 2.4 is more for long range. So simply, normally on an internet router you have two different networks, 2.4 and 5, but this may need to be enabled, which can be done in your router settings. Now I would go over this, but it's different for all routers, so simply go into your router settings and see if you can find the setting, and if you can't, just refer to the user manual on how to go and do that. It's super easy and it can have a major difference, especially when I use my 5 GHz one. It's a lot faster when I'm close to it. So another tip is don't play other games on your Xbox while it's downloading, because obviously this will affect the amount of internet your Xbox currently has to download the game, but it'll also make your internet slower in general. So a good workaround for this is simply doing it at night, maybe when you're asleep, or you could just go and do something else for a bit, or leave it on while you're at school or something like that, just because playing games will not speed it up at all while you're on your Xbox, or doing something other internet heavy like downloading something on your computer. It will not speed it up at all and probably slow it down, which is annoying, but you'll just have to wait it out, and you've just got to wait for it. But yeah, the next one is number 7, and it's simply go and enable automatic updates by settings. Now this is something more for the future, so all you want to do is go to settings, updates and downloads, and tick keep my games and apps up to date, as it means apps and games will update when the update comes available, so it'll be ready as soon as you want to play it, and you don't have to go and download it as soon as it's released. It just means you're basically prepared for when you want to play that game, and it will do it in the background while you're doing other stuff, and it will just save you a lot of time and a lot of hassle. So I do really go and recommend doing that route. But yeah, they're the main ways. The other final way is just basically you have to spend more money, but make sure you have got the fastest internet package if you really want to go and download it. In a lot of areas you can upgrade your internet just to get a faster speed, and yeah, so if you're in a more of a rural area it's going to be slower, but if you're more of an urban busier area you can probably get a lot faster internet than you may currently have. It will cost more, but if you want fast internet, it's just a route you may have to go down. But yeah, I hope you have found this useful. Quickly, I'm going to go over the few more DNS options people were probably wanting to see, which I mentioned up from the earlier tip, so I'll pull them up now. So the second DNS I'm going to recommend is for the primary IPv4 DNS, simply do 8.8.8.8, so 4 8s in, so 1 8 in each of the boxes. Once again, it will be on the screen. And then for the second part, for the secondary IPv4 DNS, it's simply 8.8.4.4, so it'll look like 8844 in each of the boxes. And if you have skipped to the end just to hear them all, I'll quickly go over the original one. So the original one I also mentioned was 1.1.1.1 for the primary IP4 DNS, and for the secondary IPv4 DNS it's 1.0.0.1. Now I hope you have found this video useful. Make sure you do subscribe. Basically on this channel I do Xbox tutorials, PS4 tutorials. I also go over softwares like best free video editing softwares and best free graphic design softwares. Similar content just like that will help you grow on YouTube. So yeah, just stick around if you want to see more helpful content like that, and I look forward to catching you in the next video. Have an awesome day. Peace out.